Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good morning and happy Tuesday. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Brandon Libby. We are getting into a pattern shift starting today. The winds are shifting to the southwest. It's going to bring in some warmer temperatures and more humidity. Now highs today pretty close to what we had yesterday, about the mid 70s to low 80s, because we'll be fighting some clouds and some rain showers. But the south wind continues tomorrow, and we're going to see our highs back to the low 90s, and you'll definitely notice more humidity by that point. So getting a little more summer-like there. And after a cold front comes through on Thursday, a little bit of a break in the humidity and the high heat. You're going to see some comfortable conditions Thursday and Friday, but then working back up into the 90s for Father's Day weekend and beyond. And yes, that will come with more humidity as well. Here's a look at those humidity levels. And so they're going to be climbing rapidly for today, getting into the low 60s for dew points by late this afternoon. That's already feeling pretty noticeable, but then about the low to mid 60s expected Wednesday and Thursday, although they'll be dropping throughout Thursday. So pretty humid conditions on the way for the next few days, and then should be some relief there into the end of the week and to kick off the weekend. But with the increase in humidity and the higher temperatures, it's going to come with a storm chance. Now the yellow alert day has been dropped for Thursday, but we've now added one for Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday night for the chance for strong to severe storms. There actually might be a strong storm or two out there for today. There's a level 1 out of 5 risk, but it's a very conditional threat, and we'll talk about why here in a second. Tomorrow, a much better chance for storms. There's a level 2 out of 5 risk across Minnesota, parts of western Wisconsin and northern Iowa, including parts of our northwestern counties. Level 1 out of 5 elsewhere, but I would make an argument that that level 2 out of 5 could be stretched further off to the southeast. Come Thursday, the severe threat is shifting more so to our south. There may be some storms that could be strong initially along and south of Highway 30, but those will move out pretty quickly and then will intensify outside of our viewing area. So the severe threat is going down for us on Thursday. But as far as future track is concerned, well, the clouds are going to be building in for today. With that, a few showers. They're going to be very light showers, really not causing too many problems. And we'll see that into about the early afternoon. Now, what we'll watch out for is whether or not the atmosphere can destabilize again or recover. And come about 3 to 7 p.m., maybe some redevelopment where you get an isolated storm popping up right through there. I would say it's a fairly low chance that that happens. If it does, we'll have to watch for a little bit of wind and hail, but I think it's going to be, again, a low threat for that. And otherwise, we'll have a mostly clear night for tonight. It's going to be a dry start to tomorrow, but again, it's going to be very hot and pretty humid tomorrow. And so storms will likely develop out to our northwest, and then will eventually push in for the afternoon. And with these storms, chance for damaging wind gusts and large hail. And there could be a secondary tornado threat, maybe an isolated tornado, but it's not going to be a main threat. Of course, heavy rain possible with these storms as well, as they'll likely come in a few different rounds or some different waves, as you can see through the afternoon and evening, and then especially the overnight hours, seeing the widespread storms out there moving from northwest to southeast. So make sure you have your weather radio turned on, your volume on your phone, just so you can receive those warnings if you do have one issued for your location through Wednesday night. Those will clear out early Thursday morning, and then again, some possible redevelopment in our far southern counties late morning and early afternoon, but those will quickly move away from us and should have partly cloudy skies for a lot of Thursday. Rainfall amounts, probably on the order of a quarter inch to an inch of rain over the next few days, but it will depend heavily on where the thunderstorms set up, so there could be some locally higher amounts when it comes to the rainfall. Otherwise, temperatures today about the mid 70s to the low 80s. Most of what we see will just be some light rain showers. Could see an isolated storm into the afternoon, but it's a pretty low chance for that. Otherwise, into tonight, mostly clear, as lows will be down into the 50s and low 60s. Southwest winds will continue there and into tomorrow. So it's going to get quite hot, mainly the mid 80s to the low 90s with more humidity. And so the storm chances that we see will have the possibility of going severe for the afternoon into the overnight hours. Thursday, looking at warm temperatures still, but humidity will be dropping, and then pretty comfortable conditions for Friday. By Saturday and Sunday, Father's Day weekend, looking at some isolated storm chances. The winds will be fairly strong from the southwest, and that's going to warm us back up into the low 90s there by Sunday. And it's going to be a hot week next week, upper 80s and low 90s continuing, more humidity out there, and just about daily rain and storm chances.